Sometimes you just got to start, you know? Trying to get my mic set up. Trusty mic here. My Bose headphones are in the way. These are the there's a model that are sound canceling that are one up from this, and I think these are the model that are one down. Trying to make phone calls on these, terrible, bro. And also, should have done more research, but Bose is not like, these are not the brand. If you want to bang loud tunes, this is not the guy for you. I love them because I can meditate anywhere. Me, these guys, my iPhone, the backyard tree and a blue jay, and I can be zen. Just call me Zenny. Toss these on the bed. Bam! Hopefully those are corona free. So I was just thinking, well, my mommy and I are getting online here in a minute, but when she checked 2 days ago, the status was still like pending. Unemployment. So I was working in stay there, bro. I don't have to hold it. You know what? I'm feeling it. This episode, I'm going to hold the whole thing. Just like this. What's up? I don't know if I want to say where I was working. Is that right? Are you supposed to? Then can't people like find things out about you? Let's just say this. I was working a 9-to-5 job. It was cool. And we deal with lots of like things around the world. And so the point is this. Things started to slow down. The world started to slow down. I was let go. And, you know, they're like, hey, we love you. You can file for unemployment. I'm like, what's that? They're like, it's something that everybody can do right now because of the coronavirus. I'm like, oh. Okay, so what's that mean? Anyways, moving forward, I am still not getting anything from my unemployment. Whose fault is it? All mine. It's all mine. It is all mine. I didn't do anything about it. There was some kind of hiccup because I will say this. Let me applaud myself because I did the second day home from not working. I did the whole thing online. Did it all. Filled it out. But I guess there is some kind of law. I marked the box mutual agreement about why I left my previous company. Apparently, mutual agreement is some kind of legal term that means you were a DS and they said, hey, M or F'er, we're going to let you go, but let's leave on good terms. So we're all happy in the future, right? Sign this little thing. So that's like a real thing. I signed mutual agreement because I saw no other option that said, look, there could have been a better option. I may have missed it. We don't know. Could be wrong here. Maybe I am. Point is this. I didn't see an option that said left for a different job. How about I went from part-time to full-time, bro? There were no options. So I signed mutual agreement. Sounds good, right? But this whole deal. They call me. They call my ex-employer. Like, they have to verify that I'm not like an idiot. Takes some time. I procrastinate. Don't want to deal with it. I'm like, this is dumb, right? Like mutual agreement means mutual agreement. Then I get on the phone with the lady. She's been great. But essentially she's like, we're kind of waiting to hear from your old employer. I don't know, this or that. I'm like, so what am I supposed to do? It just didn't make sense, right? I don't think I had any caffeine. And like, it was like 9:45 in the morning. My mom comes in. She hands me the phone, talk to the people. So there's just like so many things I want to say about it, right? Like, one, this is typical for me. This is what I do, right? Like important things. The idea that I've been at home now for, bro, the 18th, May 18th will be 2 months. Probably should be collecting like, I don't even know. Let's just say it's 400 a week, 300 a week. That's a lot of cash to just sit there when I don't pay rent, right? Like, there's some good stocks right now that I would love to throw that money in. But I've received zero. And then my best friend, one of my best friends, I've got like two. He goes, dog, there are people sitting in this country who are very worthless individuals collecting their unemployment. Get on it, because they're taking your money, stud. I'm like, yeah, dude, I know, whatever, yeah, bro. But like today, I'm just really thinking, this week, like that's a good chunk of money that I deserve, right? Like we all deserve it. We worked hard for it, but I guess to just kind of take it lightly and just, whatever. It didn't bother me until I really sat down right now thinking almost 2 months later, wow, right? Hi, idiot. But then I'm like, if this process, I'm a pretty smart guy. Like, I'm a smart guy. Say what you want. It's okay. I know none of you doubt me. But if it's a little bit kind of daunting / awkward for me, I wonder how many other people out there that I need the money to, okay? But I'm fortunate enough, thank you, Mom and Dad. Hey, look, I'm sheltered here, okay? But what about people who really like haven't gotten it? They have, single parents with babies and kids, like, oh my gosh. So I just kind of had a change of heart. Oh, look, I'm past my 5-minute limit. I am a chatty Cathy today. Let me sum this up. I feel for those of you out there who also may have not yet received your unemployment money, right? Like if your checks still haven't come because it's a daunting process, that phone line is busy. It's just difficult, right? Every state's a little bit different. It's hard, I know. And I'm like, yeah, selfishly it'd be nice to have that case, right? But I'm thinking how hard it must be for those of you out there who really need that money and have children's mouths to feed, who maybe have not, or maybe it was like 4 or 5 weeks later and you finally did. So that's a real issue that maybe the news has covered quite a bit. I decided to kind of take a hiatus from the media during all of this because it really stresses me out. And that's something we should all think about, right? Everybody's quarantine is a little bit different. Everybody's situation is a little bit different. And God bless those of you who are struggling because this process of getting the checks was difficult. Look, I'm not here to blame anybody, right? Like, it's just what happens when the entire country, half of the entire country, shuts down and stops going to work. It's a difficult thing. It's interesting, right? Like, so the corona deaths, right? Like everybody dying from that, that's a thing in itself. And then all these other situations, like everything just kind of happened like boom, 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 right? So God bless you. And I'll take this moment to say, I think single parents have had probably the most difficult quarantine, right? Followed by couples who never really talked and now they're forced to and probably are going to get a divorce. So divorce attorneys, saddle up, baby. This is your time. But single parents, right? Kids are at home. This is a very tough time. You're not working. You've got maybe 2 or 3 kids. Even one, man. I just know how energetic kids can be all day long. God bless your hearts and souls. Hey, my name is Brian Kehoe. I hope you got a little value out of this. But most importantly, I want to say, God bless those of you who are struggling during this time. Things are slowly going to get back to normal here, but I think we're a long ways from getting where we were. I think there's a lot of positive changes, but we'll get to that next time. I'm out of here. Stop button now.